and welcome to our first drawing of the Inktober Challenge 2024. Our first word is backpack, and we'll be using the black Mixedmedia paper from Strathmore and Faber, Castel, Polychromos, and Gelpens. These will be linked below. I was inspired by this old drawing I did. They have dragonflies with backpacks in them, and that's just part of the background in this one, so I wanted to give them their own piece and just use some of the similar elements. So we're just starting off by doing the first dragonfly. I decided to do this one as fire, and I'll use some warm colors for him. I really enjoy drawing the wings especially. I love using gel pens on dark paper. I think it looks really like shiny and sparkly. It's really fun to work with. The second one, we decided on doing water, so we did a lot of light blue and color tones. We also decided to let him carry an envelope with a heart, and I think that's my favorite part about this whole piece. I think it turned out really cute. I kind of like the colors better on the fire one though, and the shape overall, I think. For the background, I just started adding plants and flowers and just added as I go. I was streaming this live and letting people choose what to add, so they wanted me to do like a bigger sunflower. I ended up making it into a clock. It was probably the hardest part about this piece, and I felt like it never really looked right. It's probably still the only thing that's like bothering me about it. I never really made it look how I intended it to, but I think the colors go really well with the fire dragonfly. So I think it works with the rest, but it's still not my favorite. You can kind of tell that I'm like struggling back and forth on it and like never really making it look as soft as I wanted. It probably would be easier doing like watercolors or paint or markers even. But with the black paper, it's like harder to get like the bright colors. You just have to keep layering and add more white to it. Since I'm not used to it, it comes up a little bit more muddy than I would like it to be. The petals for the sunflower, I think, adds like a lot better shape to my piece, and I'm quite happy with how simple I kept it, because I tend to just go into really small detail. And then we decided on adding a June bug. He was really fun to draw. That might be one of my favorite parts about this piece. I've been drawing a lot of bugs, and I think they're really interesting to draw. Like, I like all the reflections and highlights. I also added more highlights for the sunflower and the petals. Then just started adding more plants to just balance out my piece more. I added the same kind of flowers as the bottom part of the piece, just so everything would work better together. Then just going over small details everywhere until I think they looked okay. I think this is kind of the hardest part for me, like knowing when to stop. I tend to just like add and add and add and then everything looks kind of flat, but I think I was able to end it quite kind of earlier than normal, so I think it turned out good overall. Art prints and all my materials will be linked below. Thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe if you want to follow along with my art and join my live streams. I go live pretty much every day, and you can help me choose what to do for my next piece.